moving the podcast along. What percentage of a chance do we give our Houston Texans to beat the Baltimore Ravens?
100.
True. Hey man, we playing with house money. I understand we gonna be in the cold. I should probably check the weather for us going out to Baltimore. I know we didn't beat them earlier this season, but bro, we playing with house money. It just feels like it's right. It's supposed to happen, bro.
I got a question.
Yes, we're gonna win.
Didn't two members of this podcast denounce the Texans once upon a time?
No.
It was never. Deshaun Watson's gone. I don't want to be a Texans fan anymore.
No.
Okay.
I know. I subscribe to. Can we get Bill Belichick out of here for me to be able to come back and actually?
You
Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien.
Bill O'Brien.
Same thing, though. Same thing.
And Jack Easterby.
Who did I say?
Jack. You said Bill Belichick.
My bad.
Cheaper version.
Can't trust Bills, man. You just can't.
I was, but I think he's getting at me when I said that I would prolong my loving of the Texans as long as Bill O'Brien
when you answer Dacia's question, Izzo, just make sure you answer what percentage of chance you give us to beat the Ravens.
Oh, for sure. I'm going. It's really a 50-50. I'm gonna go realistic. I think it's a toss-up. I think we got a fair chance to go in there. I know we got obliterated first game of the season when we played them, but today's a new day. But to circle back to his point about me jumping off the Texas bandwagon, I definitely said with the hire of DeMeco Ryans, I think I said right when we did it that I was warming back up to the idea of being a Texans fan. But I am saying when we actually got to treating people with dignity and respect in the organization, and it was run like adults were running the organization and not emotional teenagers, I welcomed us back with open arms. And with all that being said, Newport, Taylorport, don't care, CJ, Stroud, House, Fort, and freaking 2 more games, man. Going to the bowl. Something that another fan base can only yet to but hope and hither.
So Edward, what percent of a chance do you get at Texans? 100, you said, right? True, 100%. Darnell said 30% as well.
Yeah, man, like
no. I would say me, realistically speaking, I definitely would give a 55%. Only because I feel like we one of the few teams in the playoff run that gave them a nice little run for their money. Even though we did lose, it was like we felt more. We didn't get abused by them. We lost to them. We didn't get abused to them. If it makes any sense. I'm not mistaken. Flowers went off, but that was about as bad as it got.
Okay. Well,
you know what I'm saying? It had moments, but like I said,
did we lose by multiple scores? I believe he lost by multiple scores.
So
I think too.
So Darnell,
I'm gonna call that getting abused in the NFL, but
fair enough.
It wasn't close.
I still feel like Lamar Jackson didn't Lamar Jackson us. And I feel like
and that's what scares me, and they still won by multiple scores. That's the only reason I'm scared.
That was CJ's first game against a very good defense. And
yeah, right. At the time we didn't
away
know.
as well.
Right.
Like it was like everything against them in that position with Pierce not being able to open up the offense the way that Singletary does. Like this is a whole different team from the beginning of the season. So I say going into the game, I gave us honestly, realistically speaking, I said 35%. Now that we're at where we're at, I say 55. Definitely can lose, but definitely can win. Just like realistically.
I'm gonna say 65 to 70% solely off the fact that the CJ Stroud they about to face isn't the CJ Stroud they had to deal with coming into the year, his first game of the year. It's a total different CJ Stroud. We have nothing to lose, and everything to gain. And this game coming up here this week. All the pressure is on Baltimore. Um, and our defense is just like Isaac's opportunistic. Nobody really gave us a chance against the Browns. A lot of people feel like, kind of was trying to like little boy us, like we too young or maybe not just yet. We showed up and showed out. And I don't believe the performance that we had was a fluke in terms that we want to go out there and lay an egg. I don't believe we're going to go out there and lay an egg. I think we're actually going to compete. And while the Baltimore Ravens do have home field advantage, I would like to believe there can be something said about our backs have been against the wall since week 17, having to beat the Colts. So we just in rare form in terms of just like having our rhythm and just having it going. Whereas, sometimes I'm not sure how much of an effect it may have on the Ravens being able to have a week off. I don't know, not even a week off. Like, look at Lamar. He didn't even play week 17. So there's 2 weeks off. Will there be an argument to be made about maybe he rusty, maybe not, maybe he healthy? Does that serve them well? I don't know. Only time will tell when we go out there on the field. But yeah, man, I say 65-70, man. CJ Stroud is that good. I think if you bro, it's just possible. Like I'm not gonna be shocked if we beat the Ravens. I'm not gonna be shocked. I'm not saying we just to run over them, but I don't believe they about to like run over us. Um, so yeah, that's I say 65-70, man. With nothing to lose and playing the way we playing, and being in a win or go home situation for the past 2 weeks. Why not us, man? Why not us for the city?